Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to a morning grind here in my Floramancer world. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope you are. I've been just kind of wandering around my storage room trying to figure out what blocks I want to use for the building we're going to do today. We're going to work on the Floramancer, the Rafflowsia room over there to start. And I'm pretty sure I want to use petal blocks, but I also want like a smooth block because petal blocks have a lot of texture, so I want to use something smooth as well. We don't have a lot of options. The option we have the most of is the chalk, because we've got 42 here and a stack over in the other area. It's nice and white. I don't know if you can make it in. You can make it into the half slabs and stairs and walls. You can do it in the quicklime to do earthworks stuff. Anything in earthworks that's interesting. Oh, this is the stuff I want to do for the cow farm and the chicken farm. I want to do the timber framed stuff to make it look like the inside of an old barn. Hi, Petunia gal! So that we can wait on to do, but clearly I'm probably going to need lathe plaster. I'm going to need the lime plaster, which needs quicklime. We'll have to keep that in mind. Or if I do wattle and daub, I need cob and wicker. That's cheaper. Yeah. Where am I going to get mud? Okay, I can craft mud. Okay. I'm doing alright. How are you? Okay, so that's still working. Let's grab the chalk that I have here. Almost 2 stacks. Yay! Does that have nowhere to go? Oh, it doesn't. It's nowhere for limestone. Let's make a second spot, because why not? Alright. We go over here where we set up our Rafflowsia. There is a change that I've done since Sunday, and that is I have drastically slowed these down. And the reason I did that is because we almost ran out of wheat seeds. It was just making so many flowers that our wheat farm was not able to keep up with seed production. You already know we've been having problems with wheat production. So I slowed it down drastically, and I added agrocarnations to our melon farm, because I think what I'm going to do, since the only use for melons right now is the rune of summer, and we're kind of using them with the Gourmaryllis, but that's a slow production because the chickens are the other food option for the Gourmaryllis, and those we don't have a large amount of, so the Gourmaryllis aren't running all of the time. So we have melon for days. So I upgraded the iron chest a lot. I upgraded it a whole bunch so that we can make a whole bunch of melon, and we'll just convert the melon to melon seeds, and we'll use those for the Rafflowsia for this particular setup because it's using so many. So yeah. Gaia fight went well, Owen. I think the VOD is on Twitch if you want to catch it. And it will be on YouTube in a few days. So, yeah. So I've slowed this down. This we need to decorate. I'm really considering if I want it to be like bright and vibrant. I do want to use petals, and let's see here. Let's just pull out a stack. Mystical red petals. And we'll craft them into the blocks. So what I thought was in the walls, we're just gonna do it here, I would do kind of like 3 here, and then we'll have a space. We'll do 3 of a different color there, and just kind of a zigzag around this room. There's not going to be a lot of colors. We'll have to be very picky about which ones. Hey there, Pavlon! Nice to see you! Goodness, it has been a while. But yeah, oh, and the Gaia fight went great. It was actually really easy. Gaia 2, not so easy. I did 2 Gaia 1 fights on Saturday and 1 Gaia 2 fight. The Gaia 1 fights were no problem. Gaia 2, I died within 30 seconds. Yeah. So I want to make this a pretty psychedelic room, I guess. Lots of vibrant colors. Don't know what I'm going to do with the floor, if I'm just going to use this chalk. Is this chalk? Ooh, we're going to pull that up. Give me all the chalk. Did I just... yeah, okay. We need to replace the torch. But, yeah. We've got a lot of... I want to do a little bit higher and figure out... I don't want to get the blocks too close. A vanilla Gaia fight. Oh, I'm going to say it's not vanilla. I used Botania. Okay, so let's see. How far over am I going to want this wall? I want to be able to see in here from the doorway, and I'm thinking about having this be the entrance and block this off. We don't need to go this way after all, so I'd probably just have it go up to here and block that off. I think my problem is that I for the life of me thought that the incense wasn't negated by the Gaia fight. Oh shoot, I'm picking up stuff again. Dang it. I need to stop that. Oh, for Pete's sake. I really need to not do that. Just, ugh. That's going to be difficult, not picking that stuff up. Because I don't even have a magnet, so this is just natural collection of things. Oh, I have a mana star too. So yeah. We could do this in between the zigzag pattern. And I'm not sure what the floor is gonna look like, but I think this will be where the wall is. We did 2 here. This one will eventually be torn down. Okay. So if we did one that way, what colors we want? I definitely want to use red. We could do like the primary colors. So if we did a stack of yellow, and then we'll craft those. And those would go. Hey Darkwing, nice to see you. Nope. It would go here. Whoops. liking this idea of having of doing this now that I see it. What if I did... I still like the vibrant colors idea, just because it's something I don't have anywhere else in the base. If we just did a zigzag... so if we start there... and then the next one here. I don't know how high up I want to go. Okay, let's see, then a zigzag comes back up. And this would just be... looks like, it looked like Tetris blocks. You know, that's an idea too. Alright, for those of you who have played more Tetris than I have, which is probably all of you, what colors are they? I looked them up. What are the colors of the blocks? We've got... because I'm pretty sure they have, like, all of the blocks are the same color. Red, yellow, blue, orange, and green, I think. There might be a pink. We want to try to be specific, so like we've got red blocks and yellow straight ones and do the green blocks. Green can be that. And then we need the L shapes. Hi, Warlord! Let's do a stack of mystical magenta petals. And we'll do a block of those. And we can do... oh. And we'll fill it in with white blocks because it's a wall wherever they don't like mesh. It's just so funny. This is probably the most unique wall I've ever done though, because it's not like symmetrical and it doesn't have a repeating pattern. Yeah. I do know that I want to put bulk blocks right there. And we're gonna put mana glass in front. We should grab some. Thank you, Loki. All one word? Yep, okay. And this is just to try and help prevent me from picking it up. Hey, don't do that. Like I just did. Okay, so that's a start. Do I want to line it again so that it's on this side? Are you not? You are working. Okay. You just have seeds floating there because I put them there. Alright. And we'll clean up the back so we don't see that stuff back there. Alright, so we have this little space here that needs to get cleaned out. Whoa, shoot. Well, let's fix that. And rebind you. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to talk about the Article 13 stuff. Yeah. Just, yeah. Okay, so we could make another... the start of another block here. What do you think if we did... because there's two kinds of L blocks, isn't there? There's one that's shaped this way and one that's shaped the other way. You wouldn't be able to put it here. Well, yeah, we could use this purple one and then a blue other shape. So instead of that way, it'd go, whoops, it would go this way. Maybe I should pretend that it goes up further. I don't know. I like all the colors. I'm just not so sure. Ugh. Alright, let's... if we did... how much? We have a couple of space for just some dots. Yeah, it cleans it up a lot. I like the I just don't... For some reason my mouse is acting funny. I know it's got a decent battery in it right now, so maybe it's dusty. See if that helps. Then we could put other blocks in here. Oh dear. I hope that doesn't look like the Windows logo or something. This would be the same size. Again, this is going away, and I will probably rotate this one. That would mean that this would be, to make it even. This would be the other wall. That's okay. Won't need you and you. That's the wall. And that'll work. We're gonna close this off. So that should work. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do, let's see, I like that there's gaps. We're gonna poke holes in those gaps, and we're gonna put chalk blocks behind it, and we're gonna put mana glass in front to give it some light in the room. So let's grab, I have 1, so let's grab 3 mana glass. Sure. And then we'll do the same on that side. If this is yellow, blue, red, green, let's do a magenta, yellow, blue, red, sure. And then green, blue, don't want it to look exactly the same as that one. Sure. Need to get 2 more mana glass. And then put the chalk behind. Alright. Floor and ceiling. I believe we should probably do a pretty plain ceiling. The floor, we could do more of this in the floor. Let's swap the living rock out for the chalk blocks, and then I'm thinking we could ring don't do that. Bad flower. Yeah, sure, but this is not going to be a very good ring. Let's see, I could move this guy in 1. So that it looks similar. And just kind of do what do I think? The only flower we cannot move unless we move stuff behind there is this one. Yeah, so what do we do? What do I want to do? Let's grab more green because I know for sure I want to do this. Do I still work on SMP? Do I still play on servers? Is that what you're asking? Or are you asking about the Simpletons SMP? I don't still play on the Simpletons SMP, no. What color is there? Red. So much garbage in my inventory. Thankfully, there's a chest here that we can just chuck things into. I have our army. Take that. I think we're gonna It's tempting right now to move this flower behind the wall. It'll still be within range. We'd need to move this setup as well. And then I could move this guy over and we would have like a red one here and a yellow one here and a green one here. And they would be right size. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Alright, and then we'll put a mana glass lamp there and a mana glass lamp there. So let's get 2 more of those. Do I even have room? I do. Wait, do I have room in my inventory for that? Chapstick. Oh, dang it. Don't do that. Take care, Petunia gal. What do we think? And then we just do more white along the line. Ooh, actually, maybe if we did black here and here. Now remember, there's gonna be yellow. If I move that, we could even do black petals. Let's see. I even have the inventory space. Almost don't. We did. Dang it, you placed a block again. Sure, I like that. We need a couple more black. And then we need to move that so that we can do the yellow one. And then the ceiling will probably, I'll do chalk stairs to lift it up a half a block. He just went on a walk, Loki. He'll be back. He cries just as soon as he left. Alright, that was not enough. I actually need to do some math when I do these things. And then we just need to move this around, which isn't, yeah. Gonna have a slight challenge with that because I don't know how old this flower is. Can't tell. It's not ready to die. Let's do... Oh, get a few more of these. And... So eventually we'll move that guy over. And that one behind. Back there somewhere. Now that we understand the mechanics of this flower, that shouldn't be too bad. We might even be able to clean up this area too and have it just have the open crate and then a line of hoppers and have these ticking over the hopper. That's potential too. Okay, how much chalk do I have left? Let's get some of this other stuff out of our inventory. We've got stone, but I know that chest is full. I'm sorry, what was the question? If you move it, would it be too close to the floating one? Okay. Move what? Oh wait, you're right. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it can't move in. You're right, I can't move it in. I can't move it in one. It has to stay there. Yeah, it'll eat it. It'd be too close to this one. It would eat it. It needs to be 7 to be outside of its range of this one. Let's see this guy's range. Ooh, wait. No, look, I can move it in one. which is what I want to do. The range is 5, not 6. So I can. Yep, I can move it in. Alright, so let's do that. All I need to do first is break you and the Ring of Correction off. I have Silk Touch on you. Alright. Place it back. And it should have automatically bound to you. Alright. Yeah, thank you for mentioning it. I would not have even thought of it, and then if it was too close, it would have been like, oops. Alright, so let's get 3 more mystical yellow and make a block. And then we'll have to work to move that one. Because we'll need to move this too, and I don't feel like doing that at the moment. But what we will do is we'll come back here and we'll just move it back here behind the wall, somewhere in line with this guy, with the dropper, the open crate system. And yeah, should be fine then. And we'll be able to hide that and hide that. We'll put the mana spreader directly above the flower. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be, this might be close enough to put the elven spreader under the mana pool. Let's find out. I keep forgetting that I can fly. Okay, let's put the Ring of Correction back on. And we'll put you... We need to place a block there. And then to know if it'll work, you automatically bind? You did. Alright, so we've hidden the mana spreader. That's cool. And then this will get pushed behind there. So that will be just a flower sitting here. That'll be cool. And then this setup, we could totally push this behind the wall too and use a red string container pointing at this open crate. And we could put all of this stuff behind there. So all we're gonna see, which I might switch this out from a floating one to a regular one just so that they are uniform. You'll just see a Rafflowsia and a Renencarpus with flowers dropping. And that's all you would see here is just that. That would be kind of cool. Let's make some stairs with the chalk. I don't want to make too many. And have to change that stone block out. And I can't get in there, so we'll have to worry about that when I can get there. And then we'll put the roof above that. All right. I think this is going to turn out pretty decent. Like I said, I think I'll do that between streams. I'll move this stuff back so that it's not visible. And we'll just have the flowers, the 2 flowers here, and then the one that keeps getting placed there. Yep. Yep, yep. Uh-oh. How did I get the 3 sand? Oh, I broke the glass. Let's fix that. There we go. Yep. Alright, so I'm happy with this for now. We're gonna move on to figuring out the trophy line that's gonna go here. We're gonna need to clear out some space and figure out what I want it to look like. So the trophies we're getting, I need to look up how many we can get. We're gonna get at least 16. So the setup needs to be something that I can fit many trophies in. So maybe like little alcoves against the wall. We'll make it taller when you get this cleared up, and have like one here and one there, one here, one there, up and down. And my mouse is acting silly again. Give me just a second. Clearly I need to clean something, and that's as far back as we can go before we encounter the tree farm. So if we do a wall, we're gonna have to put it in front of this. And that's okay. That's not a problem. How high up do you think we should go? Okay, let's go clear my inventory. Can we uncraft these? I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Fantastic. I'm gonna uncraft them. Oh, I have a hydrangea in my inventory I can dump. I think that's close. Yep, okay. We'll just use this chest that's hooked up. These will get picked up, so I'm not worried. Alright, so yeah, the trophies I'm talking about are the ones we're getting for advancements. And I've received 2 so far, and they're over here, where I've just kind of put them down. So they're 2 blocks tall. They're 1 block tall, but I don't want to do that. And so we're going to have those. Seriously does not need to be fancy, but I want to look nice. So, we could do... Can we do the, so you still see the date and time you got them. Oh, I see what you're saying. Dirty stone. Oh, we can swap it and get those too, I see. Okay, well. I'm thinking it might, since this is a Floramancer pack, it might be good if we use what I've been using throughout everything. The Living Wood, Dream Wood, Living Rock. This theme over at our trophy area. And it would kind of, you know, work with the hall, you know. Yep, I think I'm going to do that because it'll be the easiest to implement and I still think it'll look nice. We only have down to there, essentially, to do it. So... It would be... We should make a Rod of the Shifting Crust. Do we have the stuff to do that? We do not have a sloth. Air and autumn. It'll help us with like replacing floors and stuff. I haven't made it in this, you know, I haven't used it in a long time, and I keep forgetting that I can fly. This is actually where we wanted to see if there was an autumn one. There is. Ooh. Okay, so we've got air and autumn. And smoky quartz and 2 mana diamonds. We might even have some smoky quartz. I think I've made some. Let's see. Smoky quartz. I do. Okay, so 2. 2 smoky quartz and 2 mana diamonds. Alright. That should give us our gluttony. And then we'll be able to do Rod of Shifting Crust. About time I make more rods, right? Because there's so many cool rods in this game. Alright. I need 4 living wood, and I already have the stone on me. There we go. Great. And then let's grab a stack of living rock to get started, and we'll do the floor. Does it change? Oh, it goes down low, doesn't it? I don't want to change all of that. That's a frustrating thing. Come on down there. Uh-huh. Think I'd be happier doing this one by one. Don't know. No. I wonder if there's a way to shrink the size. See, because it's changing out these two. And this is going to be hidden, so there's no need for that. We're gonna cover that. And this whole row here. Oop. Alright. You started playing Absolute Immersive a few days ago? I'm gonna put it in a fleet of boats. Like on the water or flying boats? You know, like steampunky style flying boats. On the water. That'd be cool. So I think we're gonna do our first one right here, and we're gonna do that. Fill in the back. We'll do a stair here. And then the next one could be wood. Oh, and then that's not gonna leave. We're not gonna have room for very many here. We might have to line this side as well, which we'll have to work around this. Why are you up there? Okay. Do we have, let's see, stack. We do living wood as well. And then we do an alternated alcove. So that one, we're still gonna do, oh dear. Oh, that's not bad. You really can't see it. No one's gonna stare at it but me. Clearly. The reason I'm making these relatively simple, if you guys haven't figured it out, is because I want the trophies to be the cool thing. And we can put one here, and I'm even considering maybe moving these down a little bit, so then there'd be room to put one here, and then one in the alcove, and then one sticking out, and one inside. So if we did that... let's switch this back to stone. And okay. We'll use the living wood just as a dividing feature for these. We need to make some, you know, stairs to bend down, but that should be nice. And then, hate wasting resources. Yeah. It'll look relatively clean too. We started building a lighthouse in creative mode because there's too many resources to it. That's cheaty. That's cheaty. how many of these are we gonna get? One, I need more living rock. I just did that wrong. Let's do it right. Of course, it is your world. You do whatever you want. I mean, I'm sure there are people who think I'm super cheaty when I go into spectator mode to look around through the ground to see if I can do anything underground or where I can go for things. So, yeah. Looks like I can do... Can I... Yeah, I could do one more. Right here. Just grab some more living rock and put it there. I actually know a lot of people who do their building in creative and they do everything else in survival. Part of the building for me is the block collection. You know, part of what I enjoy about it is either making the blocks or setting up the manufacturing or crafting to get the blocks that I want to build with. But I totally understand other people's interests. So, well, there's a start. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's not bad. Do 11 there. We could even do some out further. And I need to do something across the top here as well. Get this raised a bit. Let's make some stairs. And we'll go get the two that we have. All right. I grabbed them both, right? Yes. Let's actually fly since I can. Alright. Number 1 and number 2. So there we go. And then the third one will go in the alcove and then we'll out. And we'll start with that. And then I'll decide whether or not I want to put some like here on this row, lined up with the white pillars but further out. And it's very likely I'm just going to do living wood across the top. Might even do stairs and kind of arch it up because we're not going to leave this exposed. Kind of just have a stair and then straight over, kind of enclose the area. Imagine those are stairs. Yeah, we'll probably do that. We'll probably do stairs and then probably some kind of simple block, maybe even just more living rock. Because again, I want to showcase the trophies, not the trophy room or the hall, whatever we decide to do. That'll work. That's a good start. It's a good start, and I can totally get the rest of that going. How close are we to getting another trophy? Well, not too close. We have 18 mana pools to fill before we'll get the Thermal Lily one. We're nowhere close on any of these other ones. So yeah. We've done 5 mana pools with the Rafflowsia. That's pretty cool since we just set it up on Sunday. Once we have the Winter Rune, which is the one we're working towards, we need to do the Packed Ice machine. When we have the Winter Rune, we'll be able to do 2 more of the Deadly Sins runes. Let's show you. Alright, so when we do the Rune of Winter, we'll actually be able to do the Wrath as well, because it needs Winter and Earth, and we need to automate the red quartz, which is red stones surrounded by quartz, so that's no biggie. And once we have this, we will be able to do the Entropiniums, we'll be able to do the TNT flower, and then we'll be able to do the Shulk Me Not once we have the Envy, which is also Winter. So we'll have 2 more flowers to be able to set up for generating. We'll be able to do the Entropinium and the Shulk Me Not. The Shulk Me Not is another flower that I have never ever used. We're out of mana here, so let's turn that off. Certainly don't need you doing that when you've got no mana. How are we doing over here? We made a little bit. Now I just need to let the mana build back up again. But yeah, so there we go. We know where we're at. We get the Winter Rune done. Let's see. Wednesday is the next... Tomorrow. Tomorrow's the next stream. Tomorrow evening, we'll do the Packed Ice farm on tomorrow. And then before the weekend stream, I'll get the rune automation done. And then we can actually look into doing a chorus fruit farm, because we're going to need that for the Shulk Me Nots, and we're going to need to auto-craft Cocoon of Caprice in order to spawn shulkers, and we'll have to learn about the mechanics of doing a Shulk Me Not. Like I said, that is a flower I've never played with, but I believe it makes a lot of mana. So that'll be a fun one to get set up. And then the other one, the Entropinium, will need to do the auto crafting of TNT, and that one's a relatively easy one to set up. Yeah, that one won't be super difficult to do once we can auto craft TNT, which we can with our 3x3 crafting. So that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed our little building stream. We got some decoration done over there with the Rafflowsia, and the trophy room is started. So yeah, next time will be Wednesday evening. We're going to do the Packed Ice farm so that we'll have all of the supplies we need for the Winter Rune. Take care, folks, and have a great rest of your Tuesday. Bye!